Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Muttlay Krew Studios, and here we are in the Game Room Boulevard, and we are here to recap round 8 of the Rugby League, and it was Anzac round, and what a round it was. We got up for the boys, we got trippy, we got loose, and I'm here with the boys. I'm here with Kyle and Cody. How we doing, Mutts? How we doing this fine day?
Yeah, mate, I'm doing good. Do we all have to talk like fucking idiots?
We got the echolocation on this morning.
Hey,
Blind as a bat.
I was going to say something.
That was
but
my
I won't.
African, mate.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, can you tell me your name in English, please? I'm good. Who are you?
My name's Jake. Oh, I didn't like that. That wasn't as good. My name's Jake. I don't like that either. Getting to you.
Neither do we, really, honestly.
Anyway, let's
Needs
go.
one of them.
So yes, round 8 of Rugby League. Let's start off. And man, what a start. We had the Gold Coast Titans getting their first win with an absolutely outstanding tight win over the disappointing New Zealand Warriors, I feel like they're very disappointing. Not very, but disappointing.
They're very inconsistent.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit worried by
it's
them.
back to the Warriors of
Oh,
old.
but it's like, what's going wrong? What is that missing piece? Maybe we'll talk about it later. They won 27-24 up to Gold Coast. Then we had the Roosters with a tight win. Sorry. No.
Yeah, sorry, did you hit your 8 or less win on that?
The Roosters absolutely thrashed the woeful Dragons 60-18 with the Anzac Corps rolling in their graves with that effort the Dragons had in this game. Wow. And then we had the Storm. Absolutely, they wanted to show the Roosters that they can nearly do what they can do, but nearly as better. They pumped...
English.
They pumped the bottom feeder Rabbits 54-20 down in Melbourne.
First time in, like, ever.
They hit 50.
2 50-point games on the same day.
Oh, good stuff.
That was the 21st time ever.
The 21st time.
Yeah, that's what I read.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know.
You reckon 20 times in history,
The
before
same
this,
day.
the same day, there's been 2 50-point games.
No idea. I must have read it wrong.
We're just saying shit now.
Yeah.
Then we had our lonely Friday night game, and we had Manly come from behind and come beat the struggling Eels 32-18. Not a good game. I didn't mind it. It's different.
Eels are doing really good at the moment.
Ugh, gross. And then we got to Saturday, and the Broncos did their thing, and 34, absolute... I feel like they could have got a lot more. They dominated the Tigers, 34-10.
That last fucking 5 minutes was just ridiculous.
It was crap. People just cramping everywhere, left, right, centre. Then we had the Panthers. I think they put the cue on the rack here, but they still get the 2 points over the Cowboys. They won 26-20,
Made it a lot harder than they needed to, didn't they?
but they got the first win up in
Jesus.
Townsville for a visiting team, and that's just what they do. Oh, and then we had the absolutely Anzac spirit, gritty Knights, 18, get it done and hold on to beat the Dolphins 14. Now, what about an Anzac spirit this game, boys? What fight.
Shut up.
And then to finish off the week, we had the fucking Sharks. Finish the top of the week on the ladder. End of the week on top of the ladder. Absolutely cleaning up against the halfless Raiders. See what I did there? 40-0.
How dare you? KO Weeks is a weapon.
40-0.
You can even give a straight face on that.
So yeah, there were the results. And how were
The rolls out.
result?
Rolled out.
How did our tips go?
Do you want to know how
Kyle?
we? Do you want to know how we went in the toppings?
Oh, the
please.
old chocolate toppings.
Well,
Fuck me.
I like
Boys,
salted
What a
caramel.
start.
it was a 3-way tie. We all got 6.
Yeah, I thought so. We did it a couple of different ways.
Well, you and I, again, we basically tipped the exact same thing again, Cody.
Lovely.
You
Love to
need
see
to-
it.
Like it when we were both on the same wavelength. You and I both lost on the Warriors, like a lot of everyone else. And then we went on a bit of a winning streak with the Roosters, Storm, Seagulls, Broncos, Panthers. Dropped it on the Dolphins and then got the dub with the Sharks. So
Don't
6
get
out of 8.
Don't get football.
Okay,
Jake-
first place.
Jake started really good. He went 0-2. He had the Warriors and Dragons because I get football.
That was close.
In saying that, though, if I wasn't a Roosters fan, I probably would have tipped the Dragons too. So And then, he went 6 straight. He got Storm, Seagulls, Broncos,
Ooh,
Panthers,
let's
Knights,
keep that
Sharks.
rolling now, boys. If I get 8 straight, that means I get an extra point for bonus.
Fuck off.
No, you don't.
It buys count.
Not on this.
Fuck.
Maybe on ESPN footing tipping, but not on this, mate.
Fuck.
So overall, Kyle's on, or myself, is on 45, Cody 44, and Jake streaming behind with 37.
Fuck yeah.
7 on? Jeez. I thought I was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, you're 8 off first.
Yeah.
Yeah, ouch.
Yeah, you're doing well, mate.
That's
Oi.
that's early to be down by that
But
many.
I like, you've got a nice percentage for tipping. You're at 69%, Cody.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. I'm consistent.
We shit.
You got one more pick than me, you arsehole.
Yeah, don't you forget
And
it.
that was only because I tipped the draw. I was going all out. Otherwise, we'd be still even.
Yeah, well,
I'm a fucking
derelict.
live dangerously.
Yeah, right.
That's why I'm down so much on the bets.
You're just down in general.
But the Chromies is up.
So yeah, that's the tipping, boys.
Beautiful.
We fucking love it.
Well, let's break down round 8 of the Rugby League with some beautiful winners and horrible losers of the week. Anyone want to get a red hot start here?
I'm gonna chime in first
I'm leaving.
Here we go.
I'm going to sleep.
because I can't.
He's wearing the
hold off.
jersey.
Yeah, he's got a red hot. It hasn't had a wash since Thursday.
Is this a winner or a loser for you? Because I reckon it's a winner.
Oh no, I'm gonna leave that one to last.
Yeah.
And that is definitely a winner in my books. No, I'm going to start with the loser. And this pissed me off on Saturday night. Api Coruscant was a try.
Oh, that, yep. 100%.
So the loser for me there is the NRL. Just rugby league in general. Because I think they got that wrong. And anyone that wants to argue that can fight me. Because that's bullshit.
Come at me, bro.
Because I saw it when they showed the replay. I saw it sort of, again, you need a microscope to confirm it actually fully come away from his hand. But I saw it sort of come away from his hand a little bit, and I'm like, if they deny this because then they come in and say didn't re-grip before grounding.
For me, that was enough of a re-grip, though, in that situation, because I don't feel as though it fully came away from his hand.
He got his hand fully back on it before the ball hit the ground.
To
then
me,
put
that's
downward
like,
pressure.
yes, it sort of comes away, but to me, that's him transferring it from holding it against his forearm to reaching out to putting it down with his hand.
Mm.
And there was a little bit of slippage, but I felt like his hand, his full hand, palm, fingers, everything,
We're back on the
was
ball.
back on the ball
Before
for
grounding.
enough time. Like, it wasn't like it was like simultaneous with the ground. He got it on and controlled it to the ground and scored it. And we don't play the game in fucking fractions of a second.
Mm.
Like, how slow they had to slow that down.
Yep.
To even like pick that up. And like, we blow up because of that shit. Like, they pick that, but then they'll miss an absolute nightmare of one. And you
Like
just
2
go,
weeks
how
ago.
the fuck did they
Like
miss
2 weeks
that?
ago when the ball hit the touch dead in goal.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, no, we've reviewed
With
that.
replays.
Yeah. So, that's just a small loser for me.
Yeah, I just can't wait.
Because that was a game changer, not necessarily a game changer, but I think it was only 10-0 at that stage.
It would have been 10-6.
Yeah.
Because it was right next to the post, and it's a completely different game.
And then I'm pretty sure the resulting set after that, or maybe not, I can't quite remember. Did the Broncos score after that, or did they go in half-time 16-0?
No idea.
Can't remember. But anyway, that's just a thing for me. And I'm mainly pissed off because Api Coruscant my super coach.
Same.
So
he
that's
scored
why
that.
it was a big gripe for me. But
And
anyway.
he's a little bit.
I think just the
little bit
bunker. I can't think we've had one whole week when there hasn't been one absolutely shocker of a call. And this was it for this
here's
week.
here's a bit of a just off the Chrome Dome idea. Why don't they do sort of like the NBA or whatever and have a replay center, and then it's just the one ref for that week is on review for every game, the bunker for all games,
I reckon.
because then you've got consistency for the week, at least for that week.
Yeah, you
Because
know that every game's going to get called, like, officiated the same.
Because the on-field refs are going to be different, so you know that the in-game will have they're going to pick up different things during the in-game, but anything that goes to the bunker, it's the same person looking at the same stuff all week, so at least there's going to be consistency that way.
Yeah.
Maybe that's an option.
They need to hire like just a group, and it's just like 3 people or whatever. You know, you have a ref that knows all the rules. You
Well,
have
all the
some
refs should know all the rules,
yeah,
but anyway.
You have a senior, and then you have like an ex-player that can sort of talk that, but throw in the logic.
Yeah, but the
side
problem
of
is
it.
we do it that way, then we're going to complain that the fucking reviews are going to take 10 minutes. Because it's going to take 10 minutes for the ex-player to get their word.
Hey, it takes 10 minutes as it is, brother.
And they get it wrong. But anyway.
On a try.
That was
Forrestell scores it, and it took fucking 15 minutes.
But anyway, that's just a bit of a thought for the NRL after they listen to this episode.
Yeah.
It's a good loser, Kyle.
Dogs.
I love starting off with ref bashing, though. You fucking.
I'm not bashing the ref.
Sounds like it.
I was bashing.
Oh, did you actually listen, did you?
Yeah, it's not talking about the Roosters.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about the Roosters.
I'm going to start a bit negative too, and I think we have to bring it up because they got absolutely pumped and they were at home.
I don't really like starting on fucking just bashing, eh?
Not refs.
So negative.
My loser of the week is the Canberra Raiders, mate. They played absolute shit. They got pumped. They were at home. I feel sorry for their fans. And it's not how they've been playing all year. Yes, they're missing their probably most influential player, Fogarty, but to lose 40-0, that's not just a halfback who kicks a ball.
Yep.
That's the team maybe not playing the
But they've also got
showing up.
But look at their spine. You take Danny Levi out of that 9 spot, they've got about 6 career games.
Mate, they should be losing 40-0 at home.
Brother.
I don't give a fuck whether you're home or away. If you're,
It's my
if you're,
fucking win or lose or yours. Fucking
No,
hell.
this is up for debate.
No, it's not.
We're allowed to talk. We're allowed to have just because you don't talk to us when we're talking to you doesn't mean we talk to you while you're talking to us.
You can talk to me, but you can't just be like, nah, your loser's not right. You're a
No, I'm
fucking
not saying
idiot.
it's not
we're just
right.
explaining-
Sounds like it, mate.
We're saying that a fucking halfback can make a massive difference in an inexperienced side. This isn't the Panthers who have won 3 years in a row, lose their halfback and have systems. There's a lot of rookies in that team.
No halfbacks make a 40-zip gap.
For fucking shithouse teams, it does.
Nah, I disagree.
For a shithouse
Telling
team.
me Foggy's a 40-point player?
Yes.
If you don't think so.
Hey, look how good they were playing.
They weren't winning 40 up.
They were 13
Wait,
pluses though.
But you just got to look early in the year, the Raiders versus the Sharks, and they were up 18-0 after 15 minutes with Fogarty,
Bloody oath they were.
Exactly.
and then they lost, was it 42-18?
Hey, it's probably both. They lost Fogarty, they lost Trindle together 40 points. Because if Trindle was playing on for the fucking Sharks, they're not scoring 40.
But yeah, no, I think this is what a lot of people expected from the Raiders anyway.
As soon as Fogarty was ruled out for an extended period, I just went, Raiders gone. They're
And
just
no-
going to go
and no-
tumbling down the ladder.
And no Rapiner.
Oh, and sorry, can we just talk about old fucking big fella's prop bet down the end here? Tarpany missing the softest fucking tackle
Oh,
on
man.
Hazelton. What was that? It's like he'd give him a hug and kiss and send him on his way. Oh, before you go, darling.
Merry Christmas. Here you go.
There you go.
Not
Oh,
great.
that was
from their leader and their alpha. Not great at
terrible.
all. But what I think they've lost 3 in a row now, pretty much. And I saw the stat they have not beat any good teams.
No. But yeah, as
So-
soon as the halfback was out, I was like, they're gone.
That's actually that's a self-burn.
Gone.
Hey?
That's a self-burn because they beat the Knights.
Oh no, but that was
Hey, the Knights are going to go well now because they've actually got a decent fullback.
Yeah.
yeah. Imagine that.
He's not having a bar of it, eh?
Loves it.
Nah, I love that loser, mate.
At least he won't embarrass himself at Origin level. Oh, you don't even care anyway.
That's a
You
weird-
don't want him to be any
I
good.
don't like it. I love when he's on.
You'd rather him fail.
Cody, you going to keep negative? Where's your loser starting off here?
Oh, all of it. Every one of it. The last fucking 5 minutes of the Broncos game. Nah. I don't know. I'm bored at the moment. Not bored. I'm out of it. Quick. Someone save me.
Okay. Well, I'll go to a winner then, real quick. On his 100th game, is his 200th? What was it, 150?
100.
Brian Toto.
100.
Yeah, right. I thought it was 100, but then I was like, man, I think he's in the league.
200. Jesus.
I felt like he was in the league a lot longer. But yeah, on his 100th game, 21 tackle breaks, just running through walls, that bloke. Brian Toto.
Yeah, that's
winner
ridiculous.
That
Fucking
goes
red
in
hot.
my winner, but in hindsight, I don't know how much of a winner. It's just the Panthers winning up at the.
He keeps going through Nico Hines, eh?
100? 100 games. 69 tries for Toto. What a
Nice.
69th try.
Nice.
We love that.
We love
But
that.
yeah, the
Nice.
Panthers. I think I've got them as a winner. They got the first win against anyone against the Cowboys up at Townsville, so that's good. But they looked so good for 45 minutes of this game, and then they just stopped playing.
They
And I'm
did.
like, it's a bit
They did something that Penrith have never done for the last few years, which was switch off.
and let the Cowboys have a little sneaky thought. And
But to duel with Brian, I did actually have the Cowboys as a winner for me this week
And played so much better.
because they actually did put an effort in on D.
They play like they could be a top 8 team against the Panthers here.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, I think so.
Are they going to be the Eels this year? Are they?
Yeah, home track bullies.
Oh.
Yeah. Just fucking
Show up for the big games
play
and then lose.
play good against the good teams and then just get pumped by teams they shouldn't.
But yeah, that's a little double for me. Brian Toto and the Cowboys as a winner.
Another winner is Paul Alamotti. There's these blokes who just go to Panthers after failing for another club, go to the Panthers, play 1 or 2 games, and look like they're fucking awesome. So good on him for filling in, and yeah.
Yeah.
For standing out on a wing and running.
Right.
Very good and breaking tackles and not making 4 errors. Mate, he looked like he was slow as when he played for the Dogs. He looked like he couldn't run.
Yeah, because he was sitting next to Addo Carr, bro. Anyone looks slow next to him.
Fucking love it. Right, I'm going to go straight back on the negatives. For me, the bloody Eels.
Gross.
Like, what are they doing? Their first halves,
They're
they
red hot.
play so well, and then they go in at that. The worst thing is halftime for them. They go in at that halftime, and it's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's what Brad Arthur says or whether they just relax. But 4 weeks now, 4 weeks in a row, the last 4 games, the second halves, they've conceded 108 points in second halves alone. And that's including a game that they won.
Wow. That's a lot of points.
Jesus.
Like, just not crumbling just that little bit and losing by 1. Like,
Are they-
they're getting points put on them.
Are they the Titans of last year? Because that was the Titans' issue last year. They played good for the first 40, and then second half come out and then just have absolute bulk points put on them.
I just don't understand how.
And the Raiders too, they got the nickname the Faders. So yeah.
And then you seen like Gutherson this week, just how gutted he was after the game with just dumb shit. Like, yeah, they gave away a lot of penalties. They're in it, down to the wire, and then Sevo just decides to throw a stupid elbow
So dumb.
I was going to
out
say,
of fucking nowhere. There hasn't been any niggle in the whole game. And he goes and does that, and then they just went bang, 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 and just blew him out of the water.
I was going to say,
That was
Eels
on
definitely the
fifth tackle,
losers,
eh?
but I think Sevo's the biggest loser. How can you have such a good game, 3 tries, back from New South Wales Cup, looking like you belong, and then you do the stupidest thing, drop your elbow into someone's head, which was so obvious. It was like,
Because that was
why?
fifth tackle.
Fifth tackle, they got
And
a
it was a
penalty,
2-point game.
and then they got a try.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Oh, well,
Cody
it was
just
in the
said,
bin then
they
as
went
well.
bang,
Yeah.
bang, bang.
Yeah.
Just
That right edge.
Just a brain
opened them
explosion.
straight up.
So
it was
dumb.
just, and they were in it. As bad as the Eels had been playing, they were still in it. They just needed stuff to start going their way. And then for a senior player like that, who's gotten his lifeline, like he's playing good, to just out of nowhere. Like there's been no niggle, no nothing. Garrick, one of the nicest blokes in the league, you just think, I'll get this bloke. And you just leave your team for the last 10 minutes of a crucial game.
It was
Yeah.
18 all then, too.
No, not all. They were 2 behind.
Yeah, they're up by 2.
And like they missed goals. I think at one point they were more tries.
Yeah, they got
Yeah.
they were none from 4 conversions. They just got a penalty.
Yeah, Gutho
Yeah, it was the only.
was missing kicks.
So
Yeah.
But
And they put Dylan Brown on, who'd had 1 kick in his career for a miss. So I don't know what else. I thought Sean Lane could kick.
no, I don't know.
I swear I've seen him have a couple of kicks here and there.
I don't know, but they need Mitchell Moses back real quick. They got to buy this week, thank God. So hopefully they can just rest up. Gutherson looks so injured too, so hopefully he can just get better.
Yeah, he's
For
looking
them.
pretty worse for wear, eh?
Oh yeah, he look,
But like at least like even still, he's still turning up.
oh,
for the
still, he
boys.
was still their best player. I
Oh,
think.
by far.
Second best player.
Who was the best?
All right.
Oh, obviously someone in his Dally M's.
See if I scored a hat trick.
Scored a hat trick in only 70 minutes of football. How good?
Scored a hat trick, 70 minutes of football, game decision, game defining moment is he's on the bad end of it, and he gets a Dally M point. This bloke,
I think overall, technically, he was 0 tries.
basically. What about you, Jake? Any more?
I've got one more.
Because otherwise, I'm going to jump on my train, which could probably take 5 minutes.
Oh,
so.
fucking chew woo.
I think I'll finish off mine because mine's more of a closing subject matter winner of some sort. Actually, no. My winner was David Armstrong on debut for the Newcastle Knights. Absolutely throbber.
Knew that was coming.
I nearly missed it, but he was so good. And just having a fullback play fullback. It was so good. It was so good. And then the halves had someone they could pass
How
to.
good was it?
Really good.
So good.
So good.
So good, man.
Still the second best fullback.
And
on
I
the
was getting
field.
nervous because he was getting cramps here in left, right, centre. In the 50th minute, I'm like, this guy's going to
I thought
go
he played
off.
fullback.
He can't handle it. He got cramp?
Yeah, you said he got cramps in the centre.
Left, right, centre.
Well, when he got down the cramps, he was near the centres of the fields.
The
Centre of
centres.
the field or in the centres?
Centres, like plural.
Yeah.
Isn't there only one centre?
Anyway, he looked really good. And of course he's shy, but also the plays where he was grabbing, catching balls in the air like a fullback should do, but then landing and running, it got me making me think of another fullback who plays for Newcastle.
What?
Not as hot, but it was really good.
He's really good at
I
catching,
thought
landing,
teams
and
could only
running.
have one fullback.
Oh, he's really good at catching, landing, and running.
Mate, a lot of people don't do that. But he
Corey
looks really
Oates.
good.
Well, he can't do the first part.
yeah.
But yeah, no,
As soon as he jumps, everything in his head just fucking out the back.
He just focuses on the landing part.
Well, yeah, just props to him on his debut scoring a try. Also, a little shout out to Oren Keeley, I think his name is. He scored on his debut too, and I love when the new players scoring debuts. Their celebrations are just so red hot. It's fire. It's good. Good on the young fellas. And that, I'll stop talking about Newcastle. I'm just gonna be just relax. I'm just happy we got the 2 points because somehow we nearly fucking lost that. And I was,
You're gone.
I was about to throw shit.
Another 5 minutes, you were.
Oh mate.
No, I just mean well, if he kicks those 2 goals, it's over. It's golden point.
We would have lost that.
Yeah,
But
you would have
it's
had
right.
no momentum.
He missed the goal kicks because shit.
I couldn't believe. I looked at it. I was like, wow, 2 tries in fucking a minute, basically.
Oh, and the tries to just run past our players. Oh, I was like,
Oh, it was great for my draft because I had a Zarko. He scored 70 points in like 5 minutes.
Ridiculous.
Um,
-8 or -4 or whatever it is.
But this is to win the Newcastle league. We just need to get that win, I think, and I feel like we can build from it. We can build from that. His first,
Do you reckon
maybe.
you'll keep the same halves pairing next week, or
yeah, Gamble
roll the dice again?
Gamble played pretty good actually. Like he still can't kick a ball, but he can run and defend, so that's good. And I think we need it.
Oh, he
Okay,
can
so why
catch,
don't you-
land, and run.
Why don't you put him at lock then?
Anyway, Kyle, who was your winner?
Have you got any more, Cody?
Nah, brother.
Okay. Well, the real winner this week, which was just announced today,
Yeah, this is what I was getting at fucking earlier.
is the Roosters.
Respectfully.
So not only did we have a massive win over the lowly Dragons.
Wins on and off the field.
Oh,
That's what
just
you like
wins
to
all over
see.
the park. So we got the news in that in the next 48 hours, Luke Keary is going to advise of his retirement.
I'm pretty sure he already has.
I don't think it's been confirmed, but he said to the boys after the game that he's going to retire.
Bloody oath.
He's had a change of heart since signing that extension, which when he signed that extension, I was not happy about.
Yeah, you've been against it forever and a day.
I loved Keary and what he brought when he first came to the Roosters, but over the last couple of seasons, he hasn't been himself, and he's just not added anything to the Roosters. So I've been wanting to see him.
Official, baby.
Oh, he has announced it. There we go.
It's
Through
official. Woo woo!
Via-
Party poppers. Pew!
via bloke in the bar. Shout out. Not that anyone's listening, but yeah, I think that's a great win for the Roosters moving forward because Luke Keary he said in the presser after the game that, you know, the Roosters are better when Sam Walker pushes him out more, which I've been saying for, I don't know, the last 2 seasons.
Well, Walker fucking had his hands all over those 60 points.
And that's the thing. Like I look back to when Sam Walker first came onto the scene when Keary was out, and we had all of our options at half got injured, and then Trent Robinson had to bring Walker up earlier than he wanted to. He fucking came out and just killed it when he was a main guy.
He just plays footy.
Yeah, no structure, which is weird because that's more of a 5'8" thing. But for him as a halfback to run on no structure and just eyes up footy, fucking works, and it does work for the Roosters.
All they need, I mean, you've got your mate Sandon. As long as they've got
That's all we
someone
need,
with a
mate.
fucking steady kicking game, Walker just runs the side. The 6 should it's like a professional, like an NFL. He just fucking runs around, kicks ball. Just kick ball.
But Walker's
Walker the rest
he
of-
hasn't got a bad kicking game though.
Probably just doesn't have the longest.
No, you probably just need someone with a big boot.
Like in a tough game where you need those big kicks out of trouble and stuff and put into a corner, he probably doesn't quite have that one, but he has every other kick. I think there was a 3-minute highlight of him from the weekend, just kicks.
Yeah.
10 from 10 goal kicking, plus like 3 or 4 try assists, plus drop. Like, man, He just had
Unreal.
it on a string.
Unreal. So, and then the loser out of this is every NRL team that has a gun player off contract. Because the Roosters now have over $4 million to spend.
Likely, because Crichton still hasn't signed.
Yeah. So it'll be over 3 mil at least, because we're not going to sign Crichton for too much.
Well, 800,000 opens up there. I didn't realise Keary was on that much.
Yeah. So to any NRL team that isn't the Roosters and you've got gun players off contract, I'd be trying to sort that out real quick.
Ooh, I hear fucking David Fafita. No, you need centres.
No, we'll take Dave Fafita.
I think he's a fucking front runners for Tony Staggs too.
He's a good defensive centre though.
Yeah.
So he'll be good.
They might be able to unlock him a little bit.
Maybe.
Broncos don't really look for him. It's more Walshy.
Yeah, going right.
It gets to Walsh and then just stops because Walsh will score it himself.
Or hit Mariner and drop it over the line.
Yeah. He drops an absolute sitter 4 metres from the line and then scores the fucking one where his whole body's fucking out. Ridiculous.
But, no. So I'm stoked as a Roosters fan.
I knew you'd love that. I fucking seen it earlier and I was like, oh, I can't wait to tell Kyle.
Thank you, Luke Keary, but jog on. I appreciate everything you've done for us up until 2 seasons ago.
Hey, it's all right, bud. You don't have to hold on to the end of the season if you don't want to. Santa Smith's only a few weeks away.
As soon as Santa Smith's back, I reckon get him in and drop Keary to New South Wales Cup.
Nah, they won't do that to him.
Nah,
they won't dirty him like that. He was probably had in the back of his head the change of heart was like, I'm going to get dropped here. If I tell them I'm retiring at the end of the year, they have to play me for the rest of the year. Done a David Warner.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm going to retire after the test summer, and then he has to play in every team.
But the thing was that on Thursday was the best that Keary's looked in a long time.
Because he did nothing.
Because he just ran the ball.
Yeah, it just simplified his role. He wasn't trying to overplay his hand.
Yeah, and I was like, if this is how you're going to play, like, fine. But I'm like, stop trying to organise a team. Leave that to Sam.
Yeah.
I'm like, when you let Sam organise,
you're the six. That's all you do. He gets you around the park, and then he'll be like, all right, you can have this one.
Yeah.
Because I've got the rest sorted, bruh.
Yeah.
Little run.
So if Sam and Keary can play like that for the rest of the season.
Sam and Dun.
I just want Sandon Smith back in the team.
I just want my boy. Tell us how you really feel.
See you, Keary. Thank you. Bye.
How far off is Sandon?
You got to deal with him for the rest of the year,
that?
Though, mate.
I think he's like within
Still
the next week or two.
Yeah, right.
Because he was only meant to miss only 1 or 2 weeks, but it's been there's a little bit of extra stuff going on there.
He's not going to be in the team, though.
Yeah, no, Connor Watts has been fucking killing it.
Looking good.
Oh,
and
dude.
he has more utility.
Well, how's about, Victor Radley's out, and Watson just, I mean, I know it was
not a bad replacement 13.
No.
and not a bad game to come in and play because it was just, Roosters were just on a roll. But, like, he just come in, just pumped it, did his job, played it perfectly. He's the same, like for like, really.
He's just got a little bit more versatility.
Yeah, he's not as solid, but like
because you can actually bring on another forward.
Yeah,
and because you can shove him into hooker then when Brandon Smith comes off.
Good footwork, fast speed around the ruck, fast play of the balls, good in defense. He just doesn't have the hits that Radley has.
Yeah, but with that comes less penalties, so and less 10s in the bin.
Great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, that's me. That's me done. I just wanted to get the Keary thing out of the way.
You love it, eh?
Oh, I'm so happy. That's Christmas for me.
Love it.
Well, I'll wrap up this little winners and losers segment with just shout out to the NRL. I feel like there could still be a little bit of tweaks, but I think
Is this because we bagged out the refs to start? You're trying to fucking save us?
No, I think Anzac Day Rugby League was awesome. Some of these results were a bit hectic, 2 drummings, but still 3 games on Anzac Day. I think we can all get around it. I think they could make it 3 games back to back would have been even better.
Yeah, why they put the footy show in there? Because they always have it up.
But I feel like they could do more and do more games on Anzac Day. It's one of the biggest days in Australia where we can get around sport and the nation gets around it. And there was no games in Queensland, so I feel like they could go 4 games back to back.
Because then you take it away from the weekend and they still want the weekend stuff. Like you only have the 1 game on Friday.
Anzac Day, get around it. Get a game in Queensland
12,
as well.
2, 4 and 6, you're joking.
That Queensland game can fucking go head to head with the AFL in that when the football show was on. That's why they don't have that Melbourne game on then. It's because of
because the AFL.
But a Suncorp game, they could go head to head with the AFL then, and still they won't maybe not beat it, but I could they match it in Queensland.
Oh, Suncorp will sell out.
They would sell that out.
You could maybe move that the second Sunday game
Yeah.
Or the first.
Make it a
Move
Broncos-
one of them Sunday games.
Make it a Broncos
You only need
Dolphin
one
game.
Sunday, 4 p.m. Sunday. You don't need the 2 o'clock.
I think they could go
4 p.m.
all
Sunday's a good time.
Yeah.
Because you look around the nation, the world. You got the basketball. They got their big Christmas day on for basketball. I'm sure there's other days with other sports.
Thanksgiving's NFL.
Thanksgiving's AFL. So I reckon
Thanksgiving
Is NFL.
NFL. So I reckon they could make Anzac Day a massive rugby league day. But yeah, shout out. But still, 3 games was awesome. Over New Zealand was really good. Unfortunately, the Warriors lost, which was a bit how you going. But it was red hot.
They should take the Magic Round and just put on steroids and just have all 8 games on the Thursday.
They could try it.
Just rail it.
But I really think there's something there. Have a game in New Zealand, a game in Sydney, a game in Brisbane, and a game in Melbourne. I think that could be red hot.
But it's on the date anyway, isn't it? It's not always a Thursday, so next year it'll be from Monday.
It's on the date.
So you're not going to have it on a fucking Tuesday, are you? You can't do it every year.
Just do it.
Do it. Tuesday.
Do it.
Fucking just load it up.
They went to Gallipoli and they knew they were going to fucking die, but they did it.
Well, no, they didn't think they were going to.
Well, I mean,
Well, they could have played a bit better. Anyway, shout out to NRL, shout out to Anzac Day, and what a round of rugby league it was.
okay, bye. Love you.
Yeah, we've got Dally M.
Oh.
Dally M.
Oh,
Friday night,
shit,
Dally M.
okay.
Bit tough on
Pause.
this round with only one game, but I think we still have.
What do you mean? There's only one game to choose from.
Yeah, but
What are you talking about?
I mean,
Easier.
I felt like it was harder because there wasn't 3 standouts for me. There was a few players I had to put the red line through when they were disgustingly sin binned. I'm not choosing those players. They're out of my consideration. I'll start with my 1 point, and I'm going to give it to a guy on the losing team because there wasn't.
You fucking would, wouldn't you?
And I'm going to give it to the young bloke on debut because I thought he had a red hot crack, and that's Ethan Sanders. 1 point. I really liked his list. He done his job. He on the left edge. Good few passes, good few kicks. He defended pretty good for 60 minutes. And he was up against Olukwatu, who everyone struggles to defend, especially these days. Because he's big and strong.
Did you say bleak?
He's big and strong
Oh, fuck.
and scary. And I was going to maybe say another word, but I didn't say it. So
That's
yes, 1 point for Ethan Sanders from me. Where we going, boys?
Kyle?
Mine's also from a losing team. I just thought he played red hot. Anything that the Eels did good, he was involved in. And that's Gutho. Red hot.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
I just wanted to give it to the young fella first.
Just
Gutho will he gets his flowers.
yeah, I'm with you on that one. He's the heart and soul of that team.
Mhm.
Just goes and goes and goes.
He missed 4 conversions though, so that sort of gave me no.
Yeah, but everybody has those days.
You can't do it all for him, mate.
None from 4, and he was your number 1 kicker. That's
No, he got a penalty goal. 1 from 5.
Sure.
20%, brother.
2 points. 2 points. Like I said, there's a few Manly players who I couldn't count after getting sin. I don't like that when it comes to MVP because I feel like it's the most best and fairest valuable player. So a couple of players I've had to scratch, so I had to go to just the guy who gets the job done every time for Manly, who just does the shit work, but he does it very, very well and efficient, and that's Jake Trbojevic for me. 2 points for that big dog.
Gerbo. Just a quick question. When you go to announce your 3, are you going to let us know that that you can't pick them because they've been scratched due to being sin binned?
I could.
Yeah, right.
No, I won't
Just got to
because,
reiterate every time.
because no matter what, this guy is getting 3 points because he was the best player on the field.
The best player on the field.
2 points for me, even though he is going to be suspended for 2 weeks.
It's disgusting.
He did just turn it on, especially in the second half. He was one of the main people. Cherry Evans for me gets 2 points.
Yeah, good chat.
Are you the same again?
No.
Oh, right.
I'm just saying good chat.
Oh, right.
I didn't know which one you were going for.
How good
Homoli or...
How good the memes of your neck?
Oh, that one. That's gold.
I don't mind. Like at least DC didn't get sin bin, so I can deal with it. And he did play pretty good.
Well, for me, it hurts me. It pains me because I overall respectively think he's one of the game's biggest flogs. And I paid him out all last year at the Roosters.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But fuck, he had himself a game. The way that he brings the ball off the back fence.
Scary, bros. Scary.
Old fucking Nathan Brown off the bench. He just brings the energy. He comes off the bench and then he comes off 100 mile an hour. Like the one where old mate knocked himself out. Unlucky. But when you see him off the back fence like that, it just gives you a rev. He got the penalty for it on the front foot. And then just the next play just rolls up a bit later. Silky soft hands to fucking Jake. He puts him straight through that hole.
Yeah.
to set up that try that sort of, started sparking him back up. Cherry Evans ended up scoring it. But just the energy that he brought, and I thought, he's had himself
I think he had
a game.
He had a little bit more chippy on his shoulder because he was versus Parramatta, the team that just pretty much let him go and thought he couldn't play.
Overall, four hit ups, 7 runs, 60 metres, 4 tackle breaks, pretty good. The line break assist, but just that energy.
That's right, mate. That's why it's our MVP. It's who you want, mate.
The starters come off, and he just come on and just does it every week.
Oh, stats.
So I had to give him 2 points.
But 3 points, baby. It has to go to the chiseled jaw himself, the red hot Ruben Garrick. Absolute flying on the right edge. Goal kicking galore, tries galore. Looking really good.
Wow. You and I have gone the same here. I've also gone Garrick for 3.
You went Garrick for 3?
Yeah, I did.
Falling over the line twice.
His boot was the difference for me.
Oh, I feel like...
But he also did...
Gutho's was the difference.
And he was also the player that must have maybe said something just a little bit to Sivo to get that elbow, So for me...
Yeah, he gets my 3 points because he made Sivo fucking elbow him.
Well, you can't make someone elbow.
I don't mind that little thought they come up.
So just for me, just on that's why Garrick got my 3. Plus, he was put in the shed for the first half. When they brought the Ferrari out in the second half and they needed him. And got the job done.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
It's probably the one and only time I'm going to agree with Jake.
4 tackle breaks, 2 line breaks, 2 offloads. He didn't just walk over the line, Cody.
Well, basically.
Gave it a crack, mate.
Fell over.
And he was up against possibly the best centre in rugby league.
Oh, you almost said that seriously. Fuck me, man. Oh, fucking hell. For those of you playing at home, he's talking about Morgan Harper.
Cody's best mate.
Oh, the best fucking centre wing. You fucking love to see it. Righto, my 3 points. I'm going for the fucking 3-foot neck himself. The old fucking Cherry Evans.
Cherry Evans.
He had himself a poor first half, but to turn it around and fucking lift the boys in the second half, get that job done.
Scored a tries, kicking game, just dominated.
That fucking, the old dummy, and then just whip around behind Sivo to fucking send Saab down the sideline. That was
I love that.
One. And just halfbacks do, they support up the middle to get that try. I just felt like he
I don't mind the chat too from, I think Cameron Smith said it, that he thinks he could see DC playing at 40 and becoming the oldest player to play rugby league. He still looks so fit. He looks like he's getting better.
It's hard too because everyone's talking about it and you just don't want anyone to jinx it. But the way he's looking, just fine wine, just aging so well.
That's another 5 years. I don't know. Still so far.
But when you look at it, if you look at the ones that are of that age, like Johnson, Hunt, Foran, he's easily the one that you look at it and go, he's going to go through.
And he's made enough money so he could get a pay cut. Fucking hell.
Bloody oath. Hey, that's the last thing he's got to do before he retires. Backflip on another contract.
Do it. What a season.
I completely forgot about
what
that.
What a story that would be.
It was all got swept under the rug, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
It was like a 10-year contract with the fucking Titans.
Gold Coast, yeah. That was fire.
Worth gazillions, and he's just lol jokes. Do it with the Titans again. Oh, swan song.
Beautiful. Well, there it is, Matt says the Round 8 Rugby League wrap. Get around it. We'll see you later. Get a dog up here.
Boy.
Love you.